Oh my god. Look at the state of my hair. Oh, a mushroom. I am a mushroom. But yes, this is my hair for today. I think we need to do something about it. Done. So, my name is Dan, and I film nearly every day of my week, and I put it on the internet for you lovely people. It's interesting to see, but yes, this is my hair for today. But we will be we'll be wearing a beanie for most of it. But first things first, we are going to go out over Barry Island at this moment, because it's a lovely sunny day. But as I stated, I am going to be wearing the good old trusty beanie today. And there we go. Yeah. I have been living in this since about a month and a half ago, all day, even nighttime. Even when I'm on just playing the game on myself or whatever. And playing game, not playing with myself, playing with my game. Yeah, not the other way around. Kind of a bit weird. But yeah, that's what we got. So, today's plan of action is I may go out. I actually want to get a few drone shots. It's a beautiful day outside. So let's go over the island. I am a little bit gutted though that the wheel's gone.
Why is that, mate?
Because I wanted to get close to it. And one of my plans were to walk up to here with it and go over. But the wheel's gone.
It does get taken down and you approach different fairs, winter fairs.
And we're back in the car. Actually listening to the Marilyn Manson, the Hollywood album. One of the best albums of new metal ever. It's such a good album and it's so old. It shows my age. Yeah, it shows my age, that does, of how old that album is, because that album is what I used to listen to that when I was a teenager. So it does go to show how old that album is and how old I am now. There's so many things now, it's ridiculous. But yeah, it shows how old I am, and to be honest with you, it is one of the best albums that I've ever listened to. Well, you saw as well, we've been over the island, been over to Barry Island, and got quite a bit of footage. I got about 10 minutes in total, which I'm really happy with. It did start getting rather cold, I must admit, and my hands were getting a little bit numb in the fingertips because how cold and chilly it is. It's not windy, not breezy, but it's just chill, you know, really chilly. But yeah, it's been a nice morning so far, I must admit. As you can see, the sun is shining still. Fingers crossed it stays in for the rest of the day. If it doesn't, it may have to alter plans. But this week, though, we got quite a busy week, actually. I'm actually really happy about it, because obviously there was no vlog last week because, well, I stayed in for nearly every single day due to certain issues in the family and everything else. And I just wasn't fit for it. But here is my daddy-o, and I'm going to tell him now what I bought my niece for Christmas. So I'll be back. Now, I'm just sat here trying to do a bit of work, and it is only 5:10. Well, not even 5:05 yet, and it's already dark. But I don't want it to be dark this early. Get dark about 6:30, 7, yeah, but 5 o'clock in the evening? It's annoying, it really is. Yeah, it'd be fun. Are we alright? Yes, we are back in costume. Got a lot of Disney stuff now as well. Disney stuff seems to be more expensive. But I don't know if it's... Is it heavy? No, it's not that heavy. But, 60 quid each for something that's really, really light. 16 turned on.
Don't work, try it.
Yeah.
Battery will run out by this.
Oh, it's not fair. So, I'm actually looking for Monster Energy, which they normally have them on that side. But there's nothing there today. All they got is Red Bull. And I came like a week and a half ago and they had pallet loads. So I don't know where they are. So I think we're going to keep looking. You haven't walked past them, no? They gotta have them. They must do. It's always time for tea. And it comes with tea bags and tarts, which is actually really, really good. I actually bought this one last year, the year before, but it's a different one. It's a different tea set, but this one actually looks really, really good. And say it's 23 quid, but it is Alice in Wonderland. The other one is a teapot with a Mad Hatter. But this one, it actually looks better. I may have to get one for my mama. Get it for Christmas. Well, this is just fucking awful. Bought some stuff for my niece for Christmas to go along with a bit of a boxing stuff. So, you know, we got a gum shield, which is a shock doctor one, which I used to use these, and they are actually really, really good. And she's never worn a gum shield, so that'll be fun and interesting to see how she gets on with it. But I also bought her some hand wraps. Well, I say some, only one has come in the pack. One pair, well, not even a pair, one hand wrap. So I've gone onto Amazon website, which is absolutely stupid because out of it all, just return it. I want the hand wraps. So what I'm going to be doing now is Friday, I'm actually going to see Gladiator 2 with my dad. On the way home, I'll pop into Sports Direct and I'll buy a pair there. Because that'll be a lot easier and I'll know what I'm getting. But Amazon, pull your finger out, come on. Well, it is Friday. We are actually going out and going to see Gladiator 2 in about an hour's time. Is it time now? It's just gone 10 a.m. So it'll be in about 2 hours. We'll be going on and going to see that. I am taking my daddy with me. So we'll be going for that. But the film's on for like 2.5 hours. And it won't start until 1. Because obviously 12:30 and they have 25 minutes or whatever of the trailers and all this kind of stuff. So I may get my lunch first. I'm not too sure. Because after that, I then have to go a bit shopping. I have to go and get the boxing hand wraps on my niece. Which I will be going to a sports shop for over the bay. So it's going to be an interesting day. Hopefully not an expensive one. Well, I actually forgot to do a little video yesterday for you lovely people regarding me going to see Gladiator 2. I absolutely love that movie. Best film this year for me. It's the best film that I have seen this year by far. And this year, Dune Part 2 was the best film I saw this year, but my favourite was actually Terrifier 3. But seeing Gladiator 2, I didn't think they could outdo the first one, because obviously the first one came out in 2000. And to me, it was such a seminal film. Because everything happening at the time, I was 14 when that first came out. And I was like, right, this is absolutely amazing. Roman epic. I was actually studying history in school, and we were talking about the Romans and everything else. And I absolutely loved it. So that obviously saw it, loved it. Russell Crowe became one of my favourite actors. And I was like, you know what? Don't do a sequel. They can't do any more because it was definitive. Started, middle, and ended with him dying. That was it. Then Gladiator 2 was announced a couple of years ago, and I was like, ugh. We know how these movies go. You know, sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be, not bad. But the majority of times, they will be absolutely poo-poo. I'm so happy I was proved wrong with this, because Gladiator 2, it's an almost perfect film, which is actually, this day and age, is very hard to actually get. To try and get a perfect film. There's a few things here, there, which make it look a little bit like grubby, like, that CGI didn't look that good or whatever. But that's just nitpicking. Everything about this movie was absolutely fantastic. And if Denzel Washington does not get a Best Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, it's rigged, because he just played a villain who was just absolutely despicable, but also phenomenal. We haven't really seen Denzel do a bad guy role since Training Day, and he won the Best Oscar for that. So fingers crossed he gets it for this one, because in the entire film, I was rooting for Denzel. Then towards the end, when things start happening, I was like, ooh, you horrible man, you know, that sort of thing. It was absolutely amazing. But yeah, Gladiator 2, I would actually give, 10 out of 10 for me. Gladiator 2 is a 10 out of 10. Terrifier 3 is also a 10 out of 10. That's my favourite film, but Gladiator is the best film this year. It's just absolutely unbelievable. What are you doing? Why are you hiding? What's up there? Who's there? Charlie. Charlie. Come on, should we go in? Let's go in the house, come on. Come on. Ooh, just get his snout. Look at this, oh, look at that nose go. Come on, let's go, come on. Let's go in, buddy. Yeah. Let's go on in. And let's get me another cup of tea. Because I got a bit of work to do this morning, mate. So I'll leave you in here for a bit. The gate will be open, okay? But I need to make myself a cuppa. Yeah, it's now night time. I'm just putting my boy out in the garden. But yes, it is now pitch black outside, and it's only, well, it's 11:15. Fair enough, it's 11:15. But yeah, it's getting cold as well. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it's cold. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Do you wee wee? We'll go on in. Come on, here we go. Let's go in. Do wee wees. Just look how mad the sky is tonight as well. Oh, wow. That does look pretty cool. Ooh. It looks like something over, literally out like Terminator. This is mad, it looks so cool though. Let's go in then, come on.